Hey everybody, Matt here. This is the first video in our new series, Ask Matt. We often get questions through our clients at events that I speak at and through our social platforms where people reach out and ask great leadership questions. And we always respond to every question that we get, but we wanted to launch this video series because we're seeing patterns in the questions. And rather than just share back to the person asking, we wanted to make sure to share these responses, as a lot of us are experiencing these challenges or situations with our whole audience on our YouTube series. The first question is, I can't keep on top of my calendar. I can't simply get to what I need to based on so many other people coming to me to support them with their challenges or day-to-day responsibilities. So let's kind of map this out a little bit, what it might look like. You get to your desk or you get to your laptop in the restaurant, and all day people are coming up asking questions and looking for us to support them in what they're focused on or working on. And what that can do for a lot of us, as we're designed to be at service of our people and support them, but we can get to the end of our day and say, what did we really do? What did we accomplish? And oh my gosh, I still got this huge list of things to do that I need to tackle that gets pushed into the late nights or early mornings. Can anybody relate to that? I sure can. And it's something that I've struggled with for my career and continue to work on at different points. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I can be better, but it's always the focus. And the way to take back your calendar, the first thing is to build a routine. We need to build block time in your calendar that allows you to focus on what you need to do to move the business forward. As leaders, it's great to be there to be in service of others, but if we're not in service of ourselves and creating clarity and leading and moving the business forward, everybody else can be served and we end up short. So the first thing that I recommend is blocking time whenever it works best for you. For me, it's early in the morning. I have a chunk of time for critical work where my phone is off and I'm uninterrupted. I also have 8 to 13 hours blocked in my calendar every single week. And in this time, that is blocked in red. It's intentional for me to focus on what matters most so I can ensure to move my business forward. So the first step is to block time. The second step is to communicate to your people that you need this time. Often as leaders, everybody else has boundaries with us, when they're going to work, what they're going to do, what they're going to focus on. But often as the senior leaders, as a GM of a restaurant, regional director, CEO, or entrepreneur, we don't have boundaries with anybody around us. So what we need to do is establish boundaries. And what that might look like for you is making sure your people know when is your block time, what is your morning routine, and most importantly, why do you need it, and what you're going to be focused on working on. I promise if you communicate this information to your team, they'll respond really well because they know they need to give you space to lead the business forward. So if you start with those two focuses, morning routine, blocking calendar time, and then communicating and setting boundaries with our people, I can promise you'll have a significantly better outcome, focus, and make sure that we're not just servicing others, but we're also focused on what allows us to move the business and our job responsibilities forward.